was looking at that Lamar. So we got a comment from Barbie.
I mean, it was awesome.
Okay. Coming from a Cowboy fan. The media comments, the contract drama, I'm just tired of it, Jerry. You bought the team in 89 for 140. What they worth now? 12.8 billion. And you mean to tell me you can't get a deal with Micah Parsons? Talking about a handshake.
Micah coming to Baltimore.
Agents.
One thing that's very pivotal to the game that's kind of been forgotten about, but they're trying to bring it back. The midi.
Yeah.
You either dunking or you shooting a three, right? But you forget having a mid-range is very intricate to the game.
You see, they doing that thing. They driving trucks, man. They ain't afraid of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I watch, and women just, they take care of stuff. Yeah, that's been sometimes trash stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're trash the truck, bro.
So speaking of my Ravens, you feel me? The average person don't have that memory that I had.
So if I'm making $80 million a year and you're making $10 million a year, I'm kind of reluctant to listen to what you got to say.
Bmore Sports Talk, the best damn talk show on the internet. Only on the BmorePod network.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to Bmore Sports Talk, the official podcast of the home team. I'm your host, Eric, and I'm here with...
It's only one Tony, and we got, I don't want to say a special guest, bro, family.
Right, you family.
I mean, to the right of me.
We got Trey in the house.
Yes, sir, man. It's a pleasure. What's up, everybody?
What's happening,
y'all ain't wrong, honestly. At this point,
not a special guest,
at the very least, like a cousin. You know
what I mean.
You family.
Remove once or twice, but we family.
You heard. You know what I mean.
It's a pleasure to be back.
Oh,
yeah.
Appreciate the invite once again, man. For those of y'all who don't know, once again, my name is Trey. You can find me on my socials at Trey TRE 4. That's the number 4 3. That's the number 3, but spelled out. I hope you got that. Trey 4 3. Find me on my social medias, my Instagram, my Twitter, my YouTube. You'll find me on all of those, man. Come check me out. Hear more of what I got to say, like you hear here on this amazing podcast that these guys got here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I see you got the Orioles. Yeah, we got the Oriole theme going on in here, man. It's opening week. It's opening week. Opening day's Thursday.
Yes, sir. So I had to represent for the O's. You feel me? The hometown O's always got to represent. Always got the Adam Jones jersey in the tuck whenever I need it. You feel me?
Didn't we just honor him not long ago?
Yeah, I think he just went into like the
last year.
Yeah.
Adam Jones. Yep.
That's dope.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
Weekend was lovely. I can't even really complain about nothing, man.
Yeah, man. I had a great weekend too, man. Got to do a little bit of everything, honestly. Got to relax. Went out to an event for a bit. Really like a whole mixed bag. Was real productive. Got some stuff done around the house too. So it was like low key. It's like I did it all in one weekend. So,
right, and still got to get in some sports.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely had enough time to catch some games, especially these March Madness ones we're about to talk about.
Yes, March Madness. Before we get into it though, because we got a game getting ready to jump off tonight, so we're gonna go ahead and get into our producer picks. We got the Spurs going against Miami Heat. And this should be a good one. Producer picks. This is the same game parlay. They have Spurs on the money line. Wemby under 42.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Bam Adebayo over 34.5 points plus rebounds plus assists plus 508 odds. Make sure y'all bet responsibly. And that actually should start in any minute now.
Interesting.
Definitely. And while we at it, man, shout out to our live viewers and viewers all around the world. Make sure you tuning in too, man. Leave a comment and like, share, subscribe while you at it too. You feel me? Help us keep this thing going like always. You feel me?
Yes, we appreciate y'all tuning in. So before we dive into March Madness, because it is March Madness, we're just going to give y'all a little bit of insight on March Madness. Like, I actually found this out recently. I didn't know March Madness started in 1939, and it was only 8 teams when it first started. Isn't that crazy?
I can believe it, honestly, when you hear about just all the beginnings of a lot of leagues and generals. Like, I could believe it.
So it went from 8 teams in 1951. It went to 16. 1975, it went to 32. And then 1985, they moved up to 64. And in 2011, now it's 68.
Yeah.
And then the women's tournament didn't start to 82. So it's just crazy to see how far March Madness has come since back in the day when it first was originated.
Speaking of women's, about teams like UConn and Maryland, you feel me?
Shout out to UConn. They're actually playing right now,
But
the
look,
ladies.
but look, have y'all seen Maryland recently? You feel me? Our females playing.
They lost yesterday.
I know,
They
you
lost to
feel me?
UNC.
I haven't tapped in really. I'm a WVU guy, so I've been watching our girls with this
Listen,
team kill it in the tournament.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And shout out to them for as far as they've gotten, you know what I mean? But it was just good to see a certain type of camaraderie and encouragement, you know what I mean? Because there's also a viral clip, I don't know if y'all seen,
With the
but
coach.
people mistaking that, and it's like, nah,
They're looking at it wrong.
and that's not the case.
It's
you
not.
feel me? You gotta holler at whoever is one of your top, or if not your top player, and get them going. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, like UConn, who I'm always saying for some reason, I'm never surprised at nothing they do. It's not downplaying, it ain't shade, but when UConn do whatever they be doing, you know what I mean? How they make that thing go, it's like I'm
Coach
not
Gino,
surprised.
Man. Shout out Coach Gino and them, man. He been on a run with them girls, man. It seems like no matter who he has on his team, they're dogs. You feel me? Like not just with Paige, but you know, before her, there was other girls before. There's one girl whose name I'm forgetting, but of course the biggest stars like Maya Moore.
Yeah.
So like, you know, Gino, he been doing
Rebecca Lobos back in the day,
there
classic.
You go. Yeah. Like he been doing that thing, and he's kept them and allowed them to continue to be a consistent powerhouse. And it's just it's amazing to watch those long-standing dynasties and franchises, you know, like that's tough.
Yeah. Speaking of UConn, they're actually playing Syracuse right now in the second round, and they're winning 67-12.
Oh my goodness.
Third quarter, 8:22 to go.
That's
UConn has 67 points, and Syracuse only has 12.
Why is that even?
It's definitely 12.
12. It's definitely 12. I'm looking at it right now.
Like a dozen.
Yep. 12 points.
Man,
UConn's a powerhouse.
Whatever you looking at.
UConn's a powerhouse.
Whatever you looking at, refresh it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Refresh.
Let's refresh it. That does sound that sound really crazy, right? Like 12
that shouldn't
points.
even be
a tournament
just
team?
in the game.
All right, it's 17-70.
Lead it, no.
17-70.
I don't think that's better.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
No.
What seed is the other team?
17.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
A 9 seed.
It don't matter.
24-8.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
24. You
in
24-8.
But you're playing against a 35-0 team.
Nah, but
35-0.
The
game.
You went 24-8.
I don't give a damn about them records, bro. In the game.
Nothing.
It's over.
Yeah, wrap it up at halftime.
The only way a team like that being down like that is if not only they bricking or they ain't letting or they not playing no defense.
The sliders is up.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in the hootenanny blazers, bro. Like, nah. I wouldn't even want to be there watching that, bro.
A college game against two Division I team programs. Like, oh my goodness.
See, man,
I told y'all that they was dogs, that Gino got them dogs, but oh my goodness.
And they playing Syracuse.
Yeah, but look, Syracuse is 9 out of 33 from field goal range right now, and UConn's 29 out of 46. They're not making shots right now.
Yeah, they don't seem like they were the whole game. To
struggle
be,
more.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
goodness.
I'm not. Oof.
We're gonna send some prayers and support out to the basketball team. Prayers
they're gonna go hard next year.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
Harder.
Yeah. Well, the Sweet 16 is set for the men's. Y'all could throw the thumbnail up there. The Sweet 16 is set, and there was some interesting games this weekend. From looking at this bracket up here, are any teams that kind of just jump out there 17. To you? It's crazy, 70
right? To 17. Oh, I'm sorry.
And are there any teams 16. That jump out there to y'all that y'all think can make it to the Final Four?
Oh, it's definitely a couple teams that, as far as making it to the Final Four, I mean,
that you feel will make it.
Yeah,
to the final.
I mean, even though Duke gave you a scare, I mean, and every year, Duke, Kentucky, UNC, those are the three blue bloods that I feel like every year they're either good or have a chance to make a run, but you always got to watch for them having having a bad game and getting knocked out. Yeah. But Texas is surprising. I mean, you see them, they're the 11 seed out there. Like they beat BYU in their last match, and the kid on BYU, DJ, I can never pronounce his last name, but he's supposed to be going, lottery pick. And
Tennessee 6.
Yeah. You know who surprised me? Iowa. They beat Florida, the defending champs, yesterday.
The defending champs yesterday. Knocked them out.
Yep.
That was a big one.
It was.
but I think, I mean, looking at this field here, Michigan, of course,
Mhm.
they were whooping teams, especially early on in the season, just spanking teams. It came back down to earth a little bit, but I'd say Michigan and Duke, of course, yeah, they're your one seeds. But
I got St. John's taking
like
out Duke in the
those two.
Sweet 16.
I
That's
like
just
that
me. That's just
prediction.
me.
I
St.
like
John's is
that
balling.
prediction. I mean, yeah, and they're coached by a great coach in Rick
Mhm.
Pitino, you know, so it's like that pedigree means something, just like we were saying with Coach Gino. Like, I seen something earlier today where they was talking about how Pitino is the third coach ever to make a Sweet 16 in 5 different decades or something like that, 4
Yeah.
different decades.
Isn't that wild?
Insane. It's
That's
him,
insane.
Coach K, and Boeheim in Syracuse.
Yeah.
He like,
But the only with him, unlike the other two, he's done it with his was with like 4 or 5 different teams.
he like the Coach Pop of NCAA.
You know,
You remember? You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
Coach Pop took forever. to
Boeheim was
retire
kinda
when
like
they
that
came
too,
to
though.
NBA.
Yep.
Boeheim was too. But yeah, for sure, they definitely one of them. They like the last of a dying breed kind of thing, and it's crazy. I talk to my friends all the time about like how like the errors that we get to bear witness to in a lifetime, and like the amount of players that you see come and go in different sports and stuff like that. And it's like, man, like, and just in my youth alone, I was able to see the person who's now considered the greatest quarterback of all time. I've got to see who people consider a top 3 greatest basketball player of all time, and LeBron, as well as another top 3 player in Kobe.
Right,
Like,
right.
And like to see stuff like that, to see Serena Williams doing her thing, Tiger Woods doing his thing, like to see all this dominance all at one
That's
time.
a blessing.
Right.
Like, and you really don't even realize, because we'll sit back on this like 40 years from now when not many people have even come close to these guys.
We sat in front of a camera,
like, and we gonna beat them people, but it's gonna be real. Like, we really witnessed the greatest at their craft, like in real time. Like,
but speaking of which, because you hinted at somebody that we consider the greatest quarterback. Y'all keep that little flag football shindig, or
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I
caught a little bit.
I didn't see it live. Yeah,
I caught clips. I can't even
say
highlights.
Yeah.
I just caught clips. But what I didn't understand was, one, the Pro Bowl been over. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was before the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, it's always before the Super Bowl. And then, 2, where did this even come from? You know what I'm saying?
It's sponsored by Fanatics.
No, but follow me though. So then,
that's a rabbit hole. I don't know if you want to get
then
down.
even I'm not
Fanatics
really,
sponsored
but even
events.
with that, right? You have former players and current players,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it to some people it showed, all right, Brady still got it. You know what I mean? Or something like that, right? For somebody like me, all right, if you're gonna do it, don't mix current and new. Why? I'm gonna be biased.
Yeah, like, what's the purpose of this?
There was a play, and I should have sent it to you, but it slipped my mind. But there was a play where Joe Burrow was playing, and he slipped, and I'm like, well, that could have been ugly, because he be having his little injury issues
all the time. Huh?
But however, maybe it's the flock in me. I remember a time where our quarterback was, playing a little pickup game. You know what I mean? And he got hurt, and it was just this whole big whirlwind. Now, he didn't get hurt, but he
I don't
slipped.
know if I remember this.
No, he didn't get hurt, but he did slip. You know what I mean? Whatever, and it could have been bad. And it was this whole thing about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I just don't like. I don't like him getting the brunt of everything. But on the flip side of that, OBJ was out there. You know what I mean? And
I did hear that.
He made plays or whatever. But given the age, it's like, I understand the business. Like, when you hit them threes, yeah, you do start looking different.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it as like, my main question was, what goal were they trying to achieve with this showcase? Right.
That's what I was stuck
because
on.
like you said, why if the goal is to showcase the NFL talent and their ability to play flag football, why are you mixing the current and former players? And for the most part, the current players were on the back end of their career, other than a few guys like Burrow. I probably would count Stephon Diggs in the back end of his career. But it was like him, OBJ, D-Hop, they were out there, but Jalen Hurts was out there, Burrow was out there. So there were some, guys in their prime playing. So it was weird, man. It was also like, it didn't look like there was a whole lot of effort given by him either. Right. So it's again like, what are we here to accomplish? That's what it was, just weird. But like I said, it might have something to do with the reason the whole event came to fruition in the first place, and that has to do with Fanatics. And Fanatics,
they definitely surprised me with that one. They definitely surprised me with that one.
It was just out of nowhere to me. That's all. I ain't want to like stray too far into it. It was just. Right.
But I think it's, if anything, it's a teaser for what's to come, because at this point, and that's where I would compare it to, or give them the excuse for the Lamar stuff. We're now in an era where NFL players are able to compete in the Olympics, so they're now able to do things outside of their organized team activities, and it be looked at in a more favorable light than it would have, a while back. So that's the only grace I would give them there. And even then, it's kind of an apples and oranges thing. But yeah, our quarterback does get a lot of flack for all kinds of stuff, and I'm always coming to bat for him. But yeah, I think that this is able to happen because the Olympics is coming up in 28. It's here. It was hosted. The tournament was in LA too, right? This thing last weekend. What was that at?
I think it was. I'm not 100%. I think it might have been.
And that's where the the Olympics are going to take place. So that kind of tracks too. So, and that's going to be in 2028. NFL players will be in it. So I get it, but like 100%, I'm on the same. Flag. Yeah, it's flag football. Oh. But I 100% am on the same page as you, because I'm like, what are we doing? What was this for? Like, why are we having this event right now?
Hey, welcome all the viewers, man. I make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Let's dive into some top plays, because March Madness has been lit this weekend, and we got some really good top plays. So let's go ahead and dive into the first top play for the week. And run it.
And here we go. 8.9 to play. Sturts with the catch. Sturts bounce pass to the corner. Fulgaris for three. Oh! What a play! And you want to talk about ice water in your veins. Got his feet set. Perfect form.
What a great job by Bennett Sturts, getting the ball up the court and finding him.
That was a huge play, because that play won Iowa the game, and they defeated Florida, which won the national title for March Madness last year. So for Iowa to defeat the defending champs, that's a big statement right there.
Yeah. Some people definitely believe that there was a chance for Florida to repeat this year. And I mean, it's hard as I don't know what to repeat in college basketball, but looked like they had a bit of a chance, but Iowa sent them home.
Man, they better capitalize off that deal, boy. Don't just,
rest on their laurels.
Yeah, don't. Because I feel like in not certain sports, I feel like in sports in general, especially if you consider the underdog and stuff like that, I feel like it's against sports law to treat, like, especially what Kobe said back in the G, the job's not finished. Remember when it was like he wasn't rejoicing, like, no, we ain't even lifted. I feel like that mentality needs to be applied all across the board. Like, embrace the win, no doubt, but don't treat that like you just won it all. Like, now it's, man, let's go handle this business. You feel what I'm saying?
I think
I feel like that with any sport, though.
I think that happens a lot in college basketball.
Does.
Like in this tournament,
they treat certain, and I get it, because especially when it's a big name team, and so I completely overstand, actually. You get what I'm saying? But it's almost like, it don't stop here. You still got more of that ladder to climb.
Right.
Then you can, and whatever all them celebrations all that shit.
I know. But like,
take me through there, something like that.
What?
Take me through there. You talking about that dance?
The same thing?
I don't know. I'm trying to keep up.
I don't even try anymore. I gave up on all that.
All right, y'all. Let's move on to the second week top play. This is
right now. No, nothing clean about that. As dirty as it gets. Clean game right now. No, nothing clean about that. As dirty as it.
Ooh, that was Michigan defeating St. Louis 95-72. Definitely another team that could be a a big threat in this tournament that could make a deep run, possibly make it to the championship game. Michigan is on a heater right now. So
I don't know. Sweet 16, man. It's a lot of games and teams still in there now.
Yeah, it was
It
Michigan
ain't
and
no
St.
Final
Louis.
Four yet. You hear me? So
That's true. There's
we
more,
gotta
like
we
you
gotta
said,
wait.
more games to be played.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that was a body. He did catch
It
a body.
was.
Yeah,
You gonna get that. You're gonna get that. But let's see what really happened when we getting down to that nitty gritty. That's what that's my thing when it comes to the basketball in general. You know what I mean? Because I carry that same attitude over in the NBA. I don't really trip off of, you know what I mean? Yes, it's good to make it to this portion, that portion. All right, now let's get to the finals. Now, what you gonna do there? You know what I mean?
Yep. It's a gauntlet.
That's all it is.
How do y'all feel about like a lot of the upsets that went on this weekend? Like for instance, UNC, they got upset by VCU. A lot of people had UNC making a deep run in this tournament.
It's part of the game, y'all.
Yeah, that one didn't surprise me too much. There was some, like I think Wisconsin getting upset. I forgot who knocked off Wisconsin, but Wisconsin's lost. They might have lost the High Point. I think Wisconsin lost the High Point.
High Point. Is it High Point, North Carolina?
Believe so. Yeah, believe that High Point University. Yeah.
What?
But yeah, that one hurt me. You know, I was surprised by that one. But the UNC one, it was, you know, I was like, you know, when I made a couple brackets this season and whatnot, and I was like, UNC VCU, that go either way. You know, that one here. But that Wisconsin one, that one definitely, that was a shocker. And you know, we talked about it briefly earlier, but Duke almost got upset. They survived their upset.
Yeah, TCU.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that situation?
About the first game.
The first one.
Do you feel like that occurred, or is that something they carrying over to the next game?
Good teams, I think, respond accordingly to it. Well, no, great teams respond accordingly. Good teams, you know, might fall under the pressure of that, you know, fall for that trap and not be able to successfully rebound. But I think a great team, a team that's really capable of winning the championship, they'll bounce back, learn from the almost loss, be like, okay, that's what happens when we don't play how we're supposed to play, and when we, you know, don't take care of business, essentially. Because you know, sometimes you like to look down on opponents and stuff like that, and so you might not play to your fullest ability because you believe that you don't necessarily have to win this game, you know. But you know, give it your all always, and then you know, you can't be mad at the results if you gave it your all, you know. So I think great teams respond accordingly. We'll see though.
You know, a team that I feel like is real slept on in this tournament, Iowa State. They beat Kentucky 82-63, and Iowa State, man, they just play with like this different type of they're just on another level, man. Like, I don't know, the grit, the determination, like they ball out of this world. Yeah,
as a West Virginia fan, I'm pretty familiar with them. In the same conference, the Big 12 is the Mountaineers, West Virginia. So I've seen them play a couple games, and definitely a tough, scrappy team. They have potential. Another team that I would say look out for as far as making a deep run.
Shout out to my guys, UConn, yo. We had to do it, man. We beat UCLA yesterday, and I was watching this game. I was nervous. I ain't gonna front. The first quarter was a little close. We ended up pulling away 73-57. Shout out Caravan, Cross, man. We got some dogs on that team. It's gonna get hard though. It's gonna get real hard. We got Michigan State Friday, so shout out to 203. Shout out to UConn, man. Hopefully we could make it to the Final Four, make it to the national title.
I feel like you did your best to hold back your love for UConn as long as you could. Like you was like,
they see
me. You know, I'm gonna talk my bit, but
I got to. I mean, UConn is like one of the greatest college teams like that ever did it. You know what I mean? So I gotta
the humility over.
As far as basketball, So I gotta rep. I gotta be proud of my squad. You know what I mean?
I feel that. UConn is tough, man. What's the name with the UConn, right? Kemba Walker was a UConn guy? Oh, girl.
Yep.
I thought so. I remember Kemba.
Kemba, Ray Allen. Yep.
I'll take him back right now. Hold up. Where we at now, E?
NBA, Lakers, they won their 9th straight game.
They on a heater.
Yeah, like I told you, bro. What was it, yesterday? You know what I mean? You know, LeBron is practically first in everything.
Yep.
Like,
That's probably why he's still in the league.
He's first in field goals.
I mean, like
this
everything.
This one was what? Most games played?
Most games played past Robert Parrish.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
If y'all can go ahead and throw up that LeBron
minutes.
LBJ. Now look, first
the minutes right
in minutes.
Yep, he had the minutes right.
First in field goals made.
Seasons.
Oh my goodness!
I didn't know
first in points.
He was first in seasons.
First in games. First in seasons. I mean,
first in seasons is impressive, bro. You know, like them old heads back in the day, they were playing mad seasons.
Now listen, hold up.
Oh my goodness!
Because the thing about age really only has been brought up so heavily because of him, and I don't like it because I really sat back and thought, and I was like, bruh, it's players before him that then got in the league or have been in the league that was playing in their 40s, not named Michael Jordan. You feel me? Or that have got of a certain age, you know what I mean, and built a certain stature that's not Michael Jordan. Why is it that because it's him, you know what I'm saying? Remember, somebody that came in the league at 18, not 20 years old, or 17 technically because his birthday late, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
why is it him?
Yeah.
He's been dominant. He's been killing the game.
So what's the problem? That's why I say as far as him being first or whatever, it's like, I'm not surprised. He puts in the work.
Yeah, and he takes care of his body.
Right. And so to bring me to my point, again, you have players who, before him, who've done retired, came back or whatever, they 35, 36, 37 or whatever, 38, 39, 40, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Jordan played until he was what? Damn near 45?
Yeah, I think he was 43.
Stop playing. But nobody better than I. It was Jordan back. And he came back and played for the Wizards. Cool. You know what I mean? But don't be mad at this dude because he's still making a bucket at his age.
Don't be mad.
I think it's just,
if anything, be amazed, I'd say.
Right. I think it's just Kobe and Jordan fans. I think that's what it is. I think at this point, it really is just it's a war between the fans and the greatest.
Why not just as a fan of the game?
Because
I just felt like when those people that you talking about, and there's no pun intended, no shade and none of the other stuff, but it's more so like they so caught up on the infatuation behind who they like that it gets them away from what the game is and what it's about. You get what I'm saying? Like,
or at least they turn a blind eye. Get
like
real
I just said, I'm not taking
subjects.
nothing away from Jordan, Kobe, Magic, Bird. Because first of all, y'all gonna keep talking about legends. Stop leaving out Larry Bird like he wasn't that business, man. I done did my research. He was a problem back in the day.
Definitely was.
He one of them players I wish I was
played against
I was born to watch
like
around when he was. Boy, he was a problem. But not to digress, it's like at this point, if you got a problem with LeBron X, Y, you just hate it and just admit it.
Right.
I'll say.
Yeah. Yep. And that game was crazy. Like Orlando Magic beat them the last game. And if y'all could run the last top play, this is the game winner from Saturday. This was crazy.
Smart looking at the rim. Throws it out to Kennard. 3-point shot. It's good. 0.6 of a second left. The Lakers take a 105-104
from the Lakers. Reeves falls. Luka is matched up, but look at Kennard wide open on the perimeter.
They traded for him on February 5th for Gabe Vincent and a second-round pick.
And with that shot, that kept the Lakers winning streak alive at 9 wins. They actually play tonight. They got the Pistons trying to extend it to 10 games. That's going to be a tough one. I don't know. I don't know. Kay Cunningham, get well, collapsed lung. He's not playing.
Yeah, I did see that.
He's not playing, but they got a gritty team. They got a real good team. Yeah. Jalen Dern and the other pieces they got around them.
Yeah. But man, Luka been on a
Luka been
heater,
crazy. A heater for real.
Luka has been on a heater. Yeah. So he definitely him and LeBron, but definitely Luka. They got a lot.
And Luka almost got suspended. Did you hear what happened last game? They were going back and forth something about F the family, and it got rescinded. One of the Magic players said some disrespectful stuff to Luka about his family or whatever, and then Luka went back, said something. And, if he get one more technical, he automatically get a 1-game suspension. But they went.
He got that many technicals on.
16. Yeah. What is it? If you get 16,
if you get 16, you get suspension.
Bruh.
But they rescinded it though because what's the name instigated it.
Russia's gotten a little sensitive when it comes
the
to
NBA in general, bro. Because ain't no way
Russ got too big an ego, man. They about to keep playing around and they gonna get replaced by robots.
That's part of sports. Name me any sport right now where ain't nobody talking ish, bro.
Right.
Every
sport.
Part of it. Even tennis, everything.
Damn it, golf.
You said golf.
Man, stop playing. Man, they be talking, man, golf. Miniature and the pros. Stop playing, bro. Like, that's part of it. It's another thing. As long as we ain't saying nothing like, you know what I mean, derogative, which I doubt they are.
Well, I mean, according to that.
I'm talking about like
that, he said something
on
like
the average. You get what I'm saying? Like on the average.
I'm not even gonna say it because we got kids that watch, but it was real vulgar. It was vulgar.
Outside of that, it's just I'm talking about for the most part. 16, like I haven't caught a clip of Luka throwing no hands. You know what I mean? That's what I'm used to.
See, Luka know how to live in
flagrant fouls. You know what I'm saying?
See, Tony, Luka knows how to live in players' head rent free.
What I mean,
he talk trash every play.
That ain't just Luka though. That ain't just Luka. That's
a lot of players.
Yeah, so it's like,
but he's real good at that though. He know how to get under your skin.
Man, damn all that. It was hella players doing that before Luka. You ain't heard none of that.
Oh man, some of the hot
heads. Drink. They ain't
remember Rasheed Wallace? Remember Rasheed Wallace? He was one.
Man,
Garnett.
He got a tech for looking at somebody.
Rodman, Garnett. Let's talk about it.
No, on Rasheed, he got a tech for looking at a ref.
Oh, I saw that. And Steve Smith tried to.
I remember
Steve Smith tried to get him to reverse it.
I remember that.
I remember
he got a tech just for staring at a ref.
That was a hard stare down.
Tech, what are you doing? He's not going to stare me down and try to intimidate me.
That was an evil stare.
I don't give a damn what it is. These is my eyes. Right. I'm not saying nothing to you, but I can look at you if I want to.
Right. Let's play the game.
Come on, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
They get player text.
You gave me a tech for talking and voicing my opinion. Mm-hmm. Now I can't look at you.
Yo, they get player text for dunking on a player standing over him.
Damn that. I remember Tim Duncan getting a tech for laughing. For laughing.
That's petty.
I remember why this one, the NBA was the ish. I remember vividly, like, something happened, but the Spurs was deep on the sideline. The game was damn near over almost, some shit like that. You feel me? And something was said to be something, you know what I mean? The ref claimed Tim said something, basically trying to instigate and, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yo, antagonize, boom. Bro, when I sit here and tell you that it's on film, he laughing. Bro, he laughing. Mm-hmm. Whoop, 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 and the ref
that was like mid 90s. I remember that.
Hell no, that was the Thou Wows.
Really? It was it wasn't like 96.
No, that was the Thou Wows.
I'm gonna have to look that one up because you get a text.
That was the Thou Wows, bro. I remember that. Hell no.
That's crazy, bro.
Hell no, I can't laugh. I can't laugh. Damn. I can't look at you and I can't laugh.
Right.
Now I can't talk.
Egos, man.
I can't talk. I can't look at you. I can't laugh. I can't even get in somebody's face if they doing too much. You heard me? Like I'm not with this NBA stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't trying. It's showing y'all stuff with it's just man. You got a better chance of reporting on a pickup game at the Wild, bro. You know what I mean? Only difference is them dudes getting M, so it's like I ain't tripping. Y'all get y'all money, but I ain't about to sit up here and waste damn near 2 hours of my life just to watch the whistle being blown for dumbness in every 5 seconds.
It's not like that every game, though, bro. Like, I'm a big fan of the game, and that doesn't happen.
75% of the time it do.
I wouldn't even say 75.
Prove me otherwise.
I wouldn't even say 75. I'm a big fan of the game.
I'm
sure you could be proven otherwise.
I'm trying to tell you. No, you in a way
sure
you
can,
can, bro. Because look,
like, I probably watch about 90 of it.
Bro, you can take about 2 of them games. You take 2 teams, maybe depending on what they playing, or any team, depending on who they playing, who's the draw, things are going to happen. So that's why I'm like, all right, smooth 75% of the time in the season, bro, whistles are going to be blown for the dumbness. Mm-hmm. It's been shown. Just because I ain't watching don't mean I ain't catching highlights. Or you know what I mean?
They do blow it a lot more. They do blow it a lot more than it was blown back.
I'll rest my case. Right.
Man, Kevin Durant passes MJ on the scoring list.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. That passes MJ on the scoring list. And I love when they interviewed him. He was like, man, I ain't finished. I ain't done. Did you see it? He's like, I ain't done. Look at that.
According to another player in the league.
And he will get Kobe next season. Kobe's at 36 and Durant's at 32. I definitely see Durant passing Kobe by next season.
What's his season average? That's what you got to think about.
That's an extra 13.
Yeah.
So listen what I'm saying. What's his season average as far as like points?
Extra 13.
Durant season average?
Yeah. That's really going to determine. Like, we gotta look at the season average
over his career, or just over.
Just overall, yeah. Over.
You know what I'm saying, because it's going to be skewed by the last couple of years,
right?
Yeah,
what I'm saying is each season, what does he finish with his total points?
So what's his point? Yeah, season average.
Yeah,
got you.
Right now, they got him at 25.7, but that's just for this season.
No, not points. The total points.
Oh, total points scored.
Yeah, total point scoring. That's what I'm talking about.
Interesting.
What's that?
So like his pace is.
Exactly. Because I think the average, not so hottest player, but a top person. You know what I mean? They probably average maybe, who knows, in between 15 to 2,000 a season. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was asking.
And that's just because you see all the time, like the top when top rookies come into the league, they usually get their 1,000-point milestone somewhere in that first season.
Exactly.
So if a rookie is doing that,
in today's game, because they're shooting the hell of threes.
Yeah. So the stars are probably making at least 2,000 points a season.
So I was asking that to determine how fast he
going down a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Durant could get to Karl Malone. I think he could get to Karl Malone. If you look at Karl Malone, what's that, 38, y'all? Is that 38? 36? Okay,
I got him getting about third too.
He
can do it. I got him playing another 5 years at least.
I got him getting the third.
Because
after him, the only
that's just me.
Who closest after him? Ain't it James Harden? That's active.
Or Steph?
No, I'll say Russ.
Active. LeBron.
I thought Russ had more than Steph.
I don't think so.
Because of them triple-double average that got him up there, and when he went on them like that 2.5.
As far as total points, career points,
the total, not points per game.
Yeah, just career points, career points. I think Steph got Russ.
Okay.
Yeah, Steph should have Russ on that.
I know Steph in the 30s. I don't think he up there though. He in the 30, or at least got 29,000.
Yeah, I could believe it. Yeah, but he'll probably be the next closest. He'll probably go LeBron, KD, Steph.
Oh, you think Steph hit all catch
Kobe?
No, I'm saying active. I'm talking active.
Okay.
But and you gotta think like
James Harden not that far
Curry
behind.
already Curry got the what's the name record? The all-time
3-point.
And ain't no shot worth more than 3 points.
Yeah.
But total wise, he's still down there. That's why I said I think the next person after KD is
I think Durant. It is Harden.
You think it is Harden?
Yeah.
I think it is Harden. Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah. That's what's up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. What up, S. Jones? We see you out there. Appreciate you tuning in. We're going to get into some more Bmore Sports Talk. But before we do, we're going to go ahead and run some clips. So thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back.
Come on.
Pressure. That's big time. It's even. It evens it up.
It evens it out. Like,
it evens it out.
A game 7 in your house is not necessarily a win, man. You got that pressure on your back to win. You expected to win. Everybody wants you to win. 50 game wins. Like, and then you didn't have no plan after firing them. Like, what is your plan?
I look up for Tink, and I look up for Ryan Garcia.
I feel for Javonte, man. Maybe it'll sit him down, man, and get him back focused, man. Because I feel like he really wasn't where he was supposed to be in focus. It's tough at that age to get that.
You're not supposed to do that because of the figure that you is. You just got drafted and your name.
And you're under a microscope.
And that man, he gonna get more scrutiny because he should do it. Yeah. So that's why he should. But there's so many other examples out here. These guys don't get scrutinized. Yeah. They don't get scrutinized.
Yeah. Put out there. That's why I've been sharing this page. I've been telling everybody, all the youth guys, even the youth guys that you got rivals with. Like, look, man, check this out, man. Bmore Sports, man. We got to really push this thing to get our story out there.
Listen. Number one hot take, I'll say, I will take a turkey wing over some plain fried chicken any day of the week.
A turkey wing?
A turkey wing. Like, I'm talking Thanksgiving, turkey wing. The rest of the turkey, I don't really rock with.
Right.
Turkey wings.
This is a tough one for me because it's either, I don't know if y'all ever heard of them because they like old, but for me it's either Christina Grimmie or Selena Quintanilla.
I know that. Express your feelings with art.
Right.
Art is your feelings.
Right.
Music
Exactly.
is your feelings, unless you want to lie, but that's
Right.
not real music.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, but like, I wouldn't say myself. I'm really into art. It's probably just because I can't draw.
Right. Yeah.
BmorePod on YouTube.com.
Welcome back to Bmore Sports Talk, the official podcast of the home team. It is opening week. Thursday, we got the Orioles playing the Twins, Minnesota at 3:05. Let's get it, man. I'm super excited. Orioles, this is a new season. They got some new players, new management. What do y'all want to see from the Orioles this year?
For them to finally, achieve their potential, do what they're supposed to, like at this point. I mean, we've lost a couple guys at this point now, but like you said, we have some additions. Pete Alonso on the team now, the Polar Bear. So I think there's a lot to look forward to. We can still do for some pitching, improvement to the pitching. It's like Orioles and the Ravens, man, very similar. You know how like the Ravens been needing that edge rusher for years now.
Don't do that.
It's literally the same thing. It's
don't
literally the same thing.
Let's go. I love it. Let's
You
go.
know how the Ravens been needing the edge
Why you
rusher.
say don't do that, Tony?
Don't do that.
Expound on that, brother.
The O's been needing solid pitching for
He said
they've
don't
been
do
needing a
that.
bullpen for forever now, and it's like that. If anything, that might be what stops them from getting over the top.
What's that?
The lack of pitching.
Lack of pitching. Okay.
Yeah, the lack of punching power outside of your starter.
Is
your
Batista
ace.
hurt right now? I think
he might be back. I think it was
Okay.
last year that he was hurt for.
Okay.
I don't think he played last season.
Yeah, I hope he's good.
But correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But no, definitely there's things to be excited for sure. So I'm
Yeah.
looking for an O's team to make it into the postseason and to actually make it beyond their first round in the postseason. Because again, O's and the Ravens got some similarities, unfortunately.
Before we move
They
forward,
share the same damn city.
Yeah, and the same
That's the
DNA.
similar. Nah.
well, let's just show
Two
how
different
beautiful.
birds.
Let's just show how beautiful the stadium is. They got some new pictures and new things going around the stadium.
Oh, yeah, the Ravens doing the same.
So go ahead and
thing.
run that Oreo clip because the stadium looks beautiful, and I will be at some games this year. It's looking nice out there, man. I can't wait, man. They got some new pictures, little new setup. I'm looking forward to the season. Let's go, O's.
Hey, but real fast, right? Now, I just want to ask y'all a question before we move forward.
Yeah.
And the chat, all our viewers in here, S. Jones was heading, baby. Make sure you put your piece in on this too. You feel me? Now, let's get into it. How y'all feel about watching baseball? Now, let me explain so you'll be able to answer real fast before we glide forward. I can't watch baseball on TV. You know what I mean? I really have come to that conclusion when I was like maybe 16, 17 years old. I cannot watch baseball on TV. For some reason, of course, you know, commercials or whatever, it's just too long.
Right.
But ask me to go to a game, I'm down.
Different experience.
You know what I mean? It's a total different experience. For example, right? It almost, and that's what I feel about sports to a degree. Every sports has its way of reminding you about life. So what I take from baseball being at a game is, you know, pay attention. You know what I mean? Because you could blink and miss something. You literally can blink and miss something at a game. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody stealing or whatever the case may be. So it's like, how y'all feel? Can y'all watch a game on TV and go, or one or the other?
Yeah, definitely, man.
That's a great question, Tony. Like I watch the games when they're on TV, but it's nothing like going to a game. The vibe, the energy, the excitement, just being there. It's nothing like being at an actual game. But I do watch actual games because I'm just a fan and there's a love of the sport. But like, I don't watch the whole game though. Like I'm clicking back and forth. You won't catch me watching every inning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably the thing for me. Like, I'm right there with you, Tone. Like, definitely in person far outclasses watching it on TV for me. And I'm down. I'm always down to go catch an O's game. But watching on TV, you can honestly miss me. But I'm 100% with you. We on the same page on that one. And I will watch the games on TV sometimes, but it's only like the big games.
Yeah, I was about to say
like the
big
last
show,
2 games of the World Baseball
the World
Classic.
Series. Yeah,
I watch those, and even then, I don't watch the whole game like you said, E. But definitely, I'll watch the big games on TV.
Right.
But definitely not the regular season games and even some of the playoff games. But catch me in person, I'm there. I'm 100% with
definitely. As Jones said, I feel you, Tony. I take my son to a game every year. He loves the experience. First of all, shout out to you for making that experience for your son, man. Because I can say the same thing. Me and my dad been to hella Orioles games. You know what I mean? I got hella members with my dad. So even some homies, you feel me? You know what I mean? I've definitely been. It's a wonderful experience to have. Definitely, and you know, you never know what it may mean to him. You know what I mean? Because that's something he may share with his future child down the line. You feel me?
And thanks for correcting us, S. Jones. I see here you were saying that Batista is still recovering. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Yes.
And they talking about ticket prices going up.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. So that's basically foreshadow. Well, I want to say foreshadow. I say news to me that it's implying that we got a lot of big names. I'm assuming.
Definitely.
Because I'm aware of Batista. I'm very much aware of Batista. I'm not about to sit up here and lie and be like, all right, who's who? Because I actually like that system. So don't tell me. My system, since being in adulthood, is I don't like finding out who we have really until this week.
Right. Trey, who was the big acquisition we got? Like
Alonso.
Pete
Alonso.
Pete Alonso. Yeah, that's the name right there that is buzzing right now.
We still got what's the name? Gunnar Henderson. He's the one. He had a home run in the World Baseball Classic final.
Right.
So he's like our top guy. Jackson Holiday was our top prospect from a couple years
He's
ago.
going to be around for a minute.
Yeah, so he's Matt Holiday. I can't remember if he's Matt Holiday's son or nephew, but Matt Holiday is a former MLB star that he's related to. So we got some guys, Adley Rushman. We still got some guys. You know, we lost some, but we still got some guys. So the opportunity is still there. The window is not closed. So let's see what they do with it.
Yeah, that's all I'm waiting for. Just wait to see what they do.
As Jones says, they got Taylor Ward from the Angels. Okay, yeah, Taylor Ward. Yeah, thank you, S. Jones. We appreciate that.
Yeah, but I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer or like not like that. But I'm excited. But like I said, I'm gonna wait.
You said you are excited about the season?
I ain't too excited.
Why not, man?
I like
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, and he's like towing.
I'm gonna need you to get excited, Tony, because last year you were disappointed when they lost, and now that's a new season about to start.
That's why I'm like, let me just wait and see. Let me give me about 20 games. I'll see what it's looking
That's
like.
how I feel about the Ravens at this point.
Come on, bro.
But again, not now.
Come on, bro.
Because we got a new staff. So
not only that, and it's a lot more to be done. Y'all MFers keep forgetting the NFL offseason is practically all year until the season starts.
Yeah.
So it's a lot that can still happen.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying all I was saying was in general, and this year doesn't count. But in the last like 3-4 years, it was like, all right, man. Like, especially after the AFC Championship game loss, it was like, all right, well, at this point, I can no longer get too hype about the regular season. Because we look like monsters in the regular season.
And like the Orioles, it's a whole new staff and all this other jazz.
But the O's, I think, again, my man S. Jones, you're gonna have to be my fact checking.
He said yes, Jackson is Matt Holiday's son.
He's gonna have to S. Jones, my fact
He's on it.
right
He's
now.
a heavy baseball.
Jones, as far as the O's being under new management, this isn't the first year, right? Or is it? Oh wait,
first year new manager.
See, look at S. Jones, man. I'm literally about to ask him. I thought last year was
he's heavy on the baseball.
I thought last year was
he's heavy on the baseball.
Thank you, S. Jones. I literally was just about to ask. I was just about to ask, and here you go, answering the question.
Thank you, cousin.
I appreciate that, man. So new manager and some added veteran presence should improve the clubhouse culture. Yeah, we that's definitely was needed because it's like that grit wasn't there. That dog wasn't there. Like it's like we're talented again. Like the Ravens, is like we're talented. We have these stars, but when we need to like go punch somebody in the mouth, when we need to have that moment, that dog moment, that killer moment, we let it pass us by. And it's like the O's in that same boat from what I've seen, man. I just gotta be real. You ain't known me of being anything other than real in my time here, Tom. Man.
Touche on that, but chill, bro. All I said was chill, bro.
Yeah, but we still, like I said, the jury's still out. We got the Ravens got a whole new. I'm with you. That's what I was saying, bro. I was talking about under the Harbaugh administration. All right,
boom, and
it got to the point
was coming
from.
from.
No, that's what I said. Under the Harbaugh administration, it got to a point where I was like, all right, man. At this point, I'm waiting to see for the playoffs because. You show me who you are in the regular season. Cool. But what I've seen in the postseason is very worrying, and we're not getting where we should be. So I need, but now new staff, younger staff, and they highlighted that a lot in the press conferences so far and stuff like that, injecting new ideas into the old identity and stuff like that. I wish we was playing New York this season. I really do. Playing New York this season. It'd be crazy. Well, no, let me not. That would never happen. Crazy. If
it's negative, don't say it.
No. I'll say another Ravens Giants Super Bowl this year would be insane. Hey, no way the Giants make it, but all the storylines of that happening would be insane.
That would be crazy.
That would be insane if the Giants just made the leap this year, especially given that both because Dart was hurt at the end of the year too, right? Was Dart hurt at the end of the year?
They got better.
Who?
Jackson Dart, their quarterback.
He was hurt for a little bit.
So he's coming off injury, and Cam Scatterbo's coming off injury. So if they was to do that and make a run to the Super Bowl, that would be insane, man.
They're a scary team, and that's coming from
John
NFC
Harbaugh
East.
would give us some crazy, the kind of negative media that Baltimore would get if John Harbaugh went to the Super Bowl. Even if we went to the Super Bowl to play them, the amount of negative media we would get for
Giants
Harbaugh
ain't going to no damn Super Bowl, though.
The Giants to the Super Bowl year one.
Would that go to management or ownership? I feel like both.
DaCosta. It would have to follow DaCosta's feet.
Really?
It would have to follow DaCosta's feet. Yeah.
I love no disrespect, but I say Biscotti.
But what does Biscotti do? Why? Why?
Simple as this. Simple as this.
Talk it.
You could have pulled the plug a long time ago, bro.
Yeah. But still, it's like, what are we pulling the plug on? If again, we're talking about a scenario where Harbaugh makes it to the Giants, takes the Giants to Super Bowl year one.
We ain't gonna talk shit coulda, woulda, but I'm just saying.
That means you pulling the plug on DaCosta. And remember, DaCosta was heir apparent to Ozzie Newsome. So it's like they was going to give him some kind of wiggle room.
That go back to me feeling like they should have did a little more deeper dive. EDC done made some nice, so they should have done more. A little
I feel that because me and my friend was talking about
this is why I say that. And as a fellow fan, fellow Flock fan, I say that in regards of the whole aspect of Ozzie Bennett was letting it be known of, I'm gonna step down.
Yeah, that the time was coming. Yeah.
So we had time to really
go find a guy.
Oh, really? Exactly. You dig what I'm saying?
But they felt like they had their guy.
And of course, but we're here now.
But me and my friend had this conversation because it's like, man, if you look at it, Eric DaCosta, his track record ain't that great. He has a few hits. He has a few hits, and they're good hits.
S. Jones my boy. But he said Ravens fans never satisfied. Can't blame the same GM for firing the guy that misses the playoffs, that goes to the Super Bowl with a new team. Shaking my head. Hold up.
He got a point. He got a point right there. I don't care. He got a point right there.
Well, no, yeah, because
that's your family. I ain't worried about all that.
Not because of the GM.
The GM didn't fire. The GM didn't fire Harbaugh.
That's a point.
The GM didn't fire Harbaugh. S. Jones. It was the owner who fired him. So I think if anything, what you could say is fans are just wanting to point the finger. Maybe both should have been let go, or maybe
and we're
it's
here
the culture
to say
totally.
Real fans, we take accountability.
Yeah, for
not
sure.
These new Baltimore Lamar Jackson fans.
Yeah,
that's where the misconception gets misconstrued.
I'm actually very ashamed by New Age.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
I don't really claim them.
I'm trying to tell you,
really and they're the loudest online.
Bro, it's almost equivalent to,
they have some crazy takes.
I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a LeBron fan.
Yeah.
It's almost equivalent to that.
My cousin is
or
like
I'm
that.
not a Cleveland
He might
fan.
be watching. He might have just got a shot in the heart.
Listen,
he just
I
put a
call
crazy
spade.
My fault, Breon. Crazy straight.
And I say that because hypothetically, down the line, Lord forbid, let's say Lamar at the age of 34, I'm gonna go to Miami. Cool, I'm still a fan of you, but I'm still Ravens all day.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn where you go. I'm still home.
Flock Nation.
Or if we can go back to 08 when Ray was about to dip and go. Yeah. When Ray was about to go somewhere, he was contemplating, and you know what I mean.
What? To Miami?
The Jets, and there was another team. But
what are we talking about?
Who cares, bro? He didn't go. He stayed home.
Who you talking about, Lamar?
But he could have Ray back in the
Oh.
G. But he could have went somewhere, and if he would have said, a play. You know what
You would have been hurt.
No,
You would have been hurt.
Hell no.
Yes, you would.
That's my
You would have
diehard
been, dude.
player.
You would
That's
have
how I
been,
know he
bro.
don't know me. That's how I know he don't know me. That little diehard. That like I love Ray to the death. You know
Bro,
what I mean?
you wouldn't have been hurt.
I would have been hurt that he's not a Raven, but I would have been like,
that's hurt. That's hurt.
Yeah.
That's hurt.
Technicalities. At the end of the day,
semantics.
At the end of the day, you feel me? It didn't deter. It won't deter me from who I.
I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like fans. I feel like once Lamar dipped, they gonna go wherever, or if he was to go, they gonna go where he gonna go. That's what I feel like.
And they
so
gonna
a lot
cry.
of that
And they gonna cry in the car.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I feel like So we definitely. But the new Ravens fans do not speak for all of us 100%. They're not.
And know the distinction.
But as a reasonable OG Ravens fan, I mean, been a Ravens fan since birth. Not that old though, so I mean, like
I'm older than the Ravens.
Yeah, I say I'm not older than the Ravens.
I'm older than the Ravens.
I actually was born in the Ravens' second season, but right at the start of the Ravens' second season, I was born. But been a fan since then, and never ever thought about switching up through the hard years, through the 5 and 12, But we've been relatively blessed though in our short 25, 30-year history. Like we've mainly had winning season. I think we've had less than 10, but I think we've only had like about 5 actual losing seasons in our entire history. Right. That is a spoiled fan base.
2 championships.
We got 2 championships. We had a team that should have got us, I mean, and not even just then. Even though we have 2 championships, we've had 2 or 3 Lamar seasons.
But
2011.
Count the AFC championship appearances.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like we don't we got like 2 right. 08, 11. 12 because we went in the 13th Super Bowl, but the 11-12 season we should have went then too. Like we have like 4 or 5 seasons where it's like the Ravens were either favorites or were right there at the end of the season about to make it to the Super Bowl or a play away from the championship game. So it's like we have been spoiled with success, but it's like if that's the culture you've created, you can't then be like, hey, you can't be like, hey, well, you cannot win everything. Well, it's like, all right, well, then don't create that culture and don't have such prolonged success because that's what you're going to create, that expectation from your fans. So, yeah, we are. And it's not like we have this expectation. It's not like we the Cowboys, where it's like we expect every year that we're going to win a Super Bowl, even if we don't have the roster for it. The Ravens consistently have a playoff caliber roster every single season.
And given our history,
so you got to expect your fans to want us to break through.
All the way across the board. If you given out to, we was busted.
Yeah.
Like looking back on, of course, the hype and the anticipation of it all. Like you're not thinking about it. But that second chip run, Ray hurt.
Yep.
Hallucinata hurt. Ed hurt. Ray Rice was dealing with ailments. You know what I'm saying? That whole team was busted. You get what I'm saying? But they came together off the sheer will of that 5 deuce. You feel me? Blood said, "This is my last ride." All right, we
Thank you for being honest, S. Jones. He said I would have been upset if Ray went to the Cowboys. I know you would have. I know you would have.
I ain't worried about that, bro.
All right. Well, let's move on. We got a couple more things to get into. It's time to get into Tony's take. Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go. Got the Tony's. Curious to see what we got for Tony's take.
Make me feel like I'm in the 80s. You feel me? Dead.
Tony's take.
Ladies and gentlemen, gents and ladies, this is Tony's take. This is where I done kept my ear to the ground, my ears to the street, my eyes to the winds. Yeah, I do see the winds. But in regards of this week, breaking news earlier today, roughly around like 11:30, 11:50, something about that. About Jackson Smith and Jigba.
JSN.
4 years, if I'm not mistaken, $168.6 million. That is roughly $42 million a year to catch a ball. I'm not a hater, but damn. Like,
you don't think you deserve it?
Hell no, I ain't saying that.
I say you gotta elaborate so people don't think you're a hater. Yeah, you can't just say I ain't
saying that.
Expound on it.
Right.
I get it. Technically, their body is a weapon, and I'm not getting political or nothing. But what does that say to other positions? And where is this going to go? Follow me. Tyler Linderbaum is now the highest paid safety in the league.
Center.
I mean, y'all know where I was going. Anyway, Pat Ricard been the highest paid fullback while him and Juszczyk always fluctuate or whatever, right? Not surprising. There's always a QB battle within free agency. You got running backs that's constantly fighting, you know what I mean, for certain stuff. DBs are starting to get paper. Every year that cap gets moved. So when does it stop? If it will be.
When the NFL stop making money. And right now they're not.
Nope, not at all.
They expanding overseas.
And they technically consider what's the term? NFL is considered it's a business. I forgot. That's why they got promotions. Not entertainment. It's gonna hit me and I may have to bring it back on another show. But I promise you, it's a way. That's how they keep getting
because they call it entertainment. You Google it, they say NFL is entertainment.
Yeah, it's definitely entertainment. So boom, right? To end Tony's first take, right? It's just like, damn, like all in all, I just think about why is there so much here and not so much here. But now it's
definitely something to think about.
You get what I'm
definitely.
saying?
No, I hear you.
Because
42,
not to be biased or come off like biasness on favoritism or nothing, because it's one of my favorite positions, not the favorite, but like a position like a running back. They've been fighting for damn near 20 years, bro, to get substantial pay because they toting the rock. And then if you really analyze the game now, it's almost like the running back position is not being taken out, but being used in a whole different way.
Yeah, it's evolving.
Instead of a running back, it's more of a halfback, or you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be, or split backs. You get what I'm saying? But I don't. S. Jones is on fire. Thank you. NFL used to be nonprofit. That's what it was. It was considered a nonprofit organization. That's what it was. But yeah. That's exactly what I was looking for.
You doing your homework, cuz I see you. I see you.
So boom, which let me guys in the take two, right? I get to expound on it a little bit more. I don't hate on that money. Get your due diligence. You don't know what's about to happen. Out of 168 M's, I think a $132 of it is guaranteed. No, I think
something
maybe
like
less than that, but
like,
it's up there.
I don't think it was anything less than like 125 that was guaranteed.
It's up there for 4 years. For 42 years, I gotta keep my body together, go out there, catch a ball, and be able to take a hit. Cool. For $80-something million, I gotta make sure I get the ball to my quarterback, block somebody, and don't let him get past me. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that job.
In other words, it may come off like pocket watching, but I'm not. I give kudos. I give kudos because a lot of people are not aware or understand that is a 1 in a million type of position to get into, no matter what position you play. You feel me? If you do it statistically, you got Pop Warner. Every state, city, whatever, damn, they got a Pop Warner football team. You go from that to starting to like real life organized football. You know what I mean? You gotta go through high school hoping you get a recruitment. So that's what, from 50,000 kids, let's just go ballpark figure. Then you get the, college. Hoping you that number drops. And because from college, you gotta hope and pray that you even draft eligible to get drafted.
But don't forget that you got the NIL, so they play as many.
Which is definitely about to chop that number in half. Because now you telling me all I gotta do is I can go to college, get my degree, play football, get my likeness and image used, make my profit. Even though it's a dream of mine, I might go to the NFL, but I don't have
to anymore. Right? Yeah, I now have that financial security prior
Players
to the
getting
league.
the bag before they make it to the big leagues.
So on that note, I'm all for education, but I'm playing devil's advocate. Some people may not like it. If I got an opportunity to make my M's while I'm in college and going to class, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Do I feel like it messed with the integrity of the game a little bit? Not necessarily, but to the overall aspect of it. Because let's say you have a person that do want to go to the league and they'd have made NIL money. Joint coming out the gate like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
done made $4 million in college. If I'm getting drafted in the first 2 rounds, I need at least 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or not understanding the business aspect unless they do, depending on who they deal
And
with.
that's what I was about to mention next too.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say though is I think what kind of limits that a bit is that most of the people making M's in college are the stars.
Yeah.
They are the guys that are already set
Travis
to go
Hunter,
to the league
Shador,
and make the tens and hundreds of millions. So it's like, if like, even though you're making them M's, it's like, well, but I'm on track to go make another 100 more. You feel me? So it's like I might as well.
Yeah.
But I think that there is a small niche there, especially with the lack of regulation for a knowledgeable person who's maybe not as skilled or not as talented, not as like, highly touted, not as a highly touted person can still market themselves in college to be able to make the kind of money that stars are making, even though they're not a star. Right. If you navigate the system of NIL properly.
So to cap off Tony's take too,
right.
You feel me? I feel like because of all of that, I feel like early retirements are going to be in place. I feel like down the line in the near future, the average NFL career going to go from maybe 10 to about 5.
Oh shoot, the average career only 3 years.
Right, but I'm saying I'm talking about based on even our superstars. We may not get
play as
10-year superstars no more. You know what I mean? Brady in a way, well, no, not Brady.
Yeah,
you can count what's my boy Phillip Rivers because he done came back or whatever. But
right,
man, listen. I feel like NFL careers are about to be a lot more shorter. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Tony's Take. We probably gonna have some different music next time.
Appreciate that, Tony. We appreciate that. All right, that was Tony's Take. Let's move on to what's hot, what's not.
And sweating.
Yeah. On the hot, we finally got the collective bargaining agreement done from the WNBA, but the players really pushed for this. Players like Nafisa Collier, you know what I'm saying? Like straight pushing. So now they can make a max up to $7 million. They going from 1.5 to 7. Yep.
Yeah, salary cap's going up.
Yep. And I heard that Asia Wilson gonna get the biggest.
Yeah,
bag.
I think the how it's set up is the new cap for like a single player earning or something like that is like $3 million, $3.5 million.
And they fought hard for this. Like you see the shirt, pay us what you owe us.
Yep.
You know what I mean? 1.5, and I feel like 7 not even enough. Yep. They said that they could jump to 24 over the next 10 years.
But the minimum wage,
over
minimum
10
wage
plus. I saw the number 24.
Nah, hell no.
I want to say the minimum
over 10
wage
years.
for a player went from 70,000.
All the
publicity
they've been getting. Man, hell no. It's 20 over 10 years.
I mean, NBA's making way
I don't
more
give a
than
damn by next season they should be getting that, bro, because in the last 3 seasons they've been.
Oh, so you disagree with it?
Man, hell
okay.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you. Okay, I thought you was agreeing with. I was about to say,
man, what the man?
7 is not enough, right?
Why
7 ain't enough.
They getting so much exposure to the point. You not saying they ain't been done before, but you got NBA players dating WNBA players now. At one point in time in my life, I thought that was supposed to be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, nah, man. They both doing the same thing, different genders.
Yeah, I'm glad that they passed that though, because that 1.5
it should be more
hitting.
than that. What the hell? They make 1.5 outside of the NBA, I believe.
Right.
So that's it should be more than that. At least give them. Out of the total of a cap for a player, let it be 50 because you got to go off who's the draw. You know what I mean? And you can sit up here and name. At one point, you couldn't name 10 WNBA players.
Yeah, the fact that they upped it though, that's a plus. That's
a
a plus.
step.
They
It's
didn't
a
even
step
have
in the
to do
right
it. It's
direction.
definitely a step. So
it's almost like some bullshit.
It's like the minimum wage for it went from 70K to like 300,000. Like the minimum wage.
You're right. You're right. Yeah. So that was the what's hot. Now on the not hot. Prayers to Kay Cunningham, man. He had a collapsed lung other night going for a loose ball, dived and sustained a collapsed lung, and he's supposed to miss an extended period of time, most likely the rest of the season. As y'all know, Kay Cunningham is an elite star player for the Pistons, putting them serious numbers. He is their captain, like for the team. So without him, it's like, it hurts, but they got a strong team. I feel like they could still, put some wins together and finish strong.
Yeah, finish strong.
So that's just not hot to like your best player to get injured at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Well, not injured, but collapsed lung with still an injury.
Yeah.
Still an injury, but that's just.
I just be hating the unforeseen circumstances and shit like that. Like I don't be liking that.
Yeah, so it get well
Prayers up to that
to
boy,
kid. Yeah,
man.
prayers up to him. So that was our what's hot, what's not. We'll be back next week with another what's hot, what's not. Gonna move on to the drip fashion report. Did y'all like those 14s that dropped on Saturday?
Not a fan of the 14s
Yeah.
in general.
You know what's crazy? I was telling my wife, I'm not a fan of anything after the 12s. Like anything
Me
after
too.
the 12s, I'm not a big fan of. I
Yeah.
feel like they just got kind of crazy with the
Yeah.
silhouettes after that.
Gotta agree there.
Yeah, I like the color, but just the
yeah,
style.
colorway is nice, but I just don't like that design. That shoe design.
Yeah,
I don't like
right. We got Pascal Siakam doing a little something with the drip.
Okay, we see you, Pascal.
Pascal, great player. He got the ones
Boy,
on.
JB.
JB in the all. Was that cream or white? Is that cream or white? It looked like it might be cream.
Bro, I look like a 112 member.
Right.
You do.
Only you. Shout out to
Come on,
JB
man.
though.
Yeah, shout out to
Balling
the
right
Celtics,
now.
man. We on a run, man. Here we go. We going for another
That's your guys?
championship. Yeah.
Oh, I even know.
Yeah,
Why
the
you like the
Celtics,
Celtics for
hey,
people? I gotta ask.
I mean, I'm from Baltimore. We don't have a team, and
Okay.
the Wizards were sorry when I started getting into basketball.
So you said I'm
So
rocking with
it's
the
like-
Celtics?
Yeah, I
Is
did.
it because of Paul Pierce and them, bro?
I mean, yeah, that's when I became a fan.
All right,
Yeah, I
'cause
literally
I-
became
I-
my
you look
first
like
year as a
that's
fan
where it
was 07, 08, right?
Yeah,
literally,
okay.
right before we
Alright.
won the championship. I was like, yo, this is lit, yo. I was like, yeah,
Look,
my
you came in.
my new
You
team
came
tough.
in the right-
Yeah, I was
Yo,
like,
my-
yo, I was like,
my
yo,
new
my
team
team
tough.
yo.
Yo, you funny, yo.
We out here
At
with
least
a
you owned up to
championship,
it,
yo.
'cause it was like I had to.
Yeah,
I felt that vibe,
Rondo,
right, bro? You
Rondo,
gotta come
yeah.
from that era.
Right. I was like, I hope you're not
it's
just ring chasing.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
hell
no.
nah. He
Yeah, no.
listen,
Right.
based on where he
Literally,
He
right
explained
like
it,
that.
nah, you-
Yeah, literally.
nah.
Because KG was my favorite player.
That
weirdly.
makes sense.
KG was my favorite
So you
player.
was a
I
fan of the
didn't-
big three.
Yeah, so
With-
like
with Ray
KG,
Allen,
KG,
him, and,
but like before
Ray Allen
KG,
came.
I'm talking before KG
Okay.
got to Boston. KG
Yeah,
was my
I was
favorite
on
player.
that,
Even-
but he was
Okay.
rocking the Minnesota
yeah,
Timberwolves,
I wasn't a
Timberwolves.
big Timberwolves fan, but I
Yeah.
watched him because I like KG. You know, what I'm
Right.
saying? So when I heard about him coming and this big big three
I
forming
never
and
saw
stuff,
that coming
I'm
back
like,
then.
yeah, they were the first super team. They
Thank you.
were the first.
Thank
super
you,
team.
brother. Thank you. Because
No,
everybody
actually
swears,
was
what's the
first.
name? I think-
everybody swears Miami.
Well,
and
no,
them,
they were the
and
first
really
big three.
not.
They
Yeah,
were
I
the
was
first
about to
big
say,
three.
they
'Cause
wasn't
the first super team
team.
really was the Spurs.
No,
The
but
Spurs
for
might
them-
have been the
Robins, the
first.
Twin Towers?
for
The
them.
Spurs
Twin
might have been the
Towers?
first super team. Who you got?
Y'all just don't want. I don't want to say y'all don't want to acknowledge. I just don't think people realize that super teams been back there doing Jordan and them era.
There
too,
weren't super
brother.
teams back when Jordan was
Man,
out.
bullshit.
Name
bro.
one. Name one super team.
The bad boy Pistons.
Yeah, I say the Pistons was
That's a
was like
super
I don't think that's a
team,
super
bro.
team.
That's bullshit.
I think that was just a lot of
Hey,
ego.
you as a basketball player, I'm shamed right now.
A super
To
team?
not-
If there was a super team, they would have won. They would have won like
they won
back to back.
chips, but they won chips. It don't matter. They won them. Didn't they win two? If I'm not mistaken.
That's just my opinion. I
I'm
don't think. I
not,
don't think
so
there
I'm
was a
not
super
knocking
team.
it,
I
but
don't
I'm
think there was a
saying.
super team.
'Cause- and I
Super
say
teams
that-
are more like
No,
you know
but
what I'm
look,
saying?
and I said no. Look, and it's going. I'm gonna bring it back to the Bulls because look what happened. Bulls had a little slump when Mike came fresh out of. Well, I did my research. You feel me? When they had a little slight slump, who they went to go get? Rodman. That man went from being a rival to all right. Yeah, you
That
on
was
my
a dope
side. You on
pickup.
my stop
That was
playing.
a dope pickup. Yeah.
Now you got a super team for
Kukoc,
real because you got
Kukoc.
Kerr, Jordan, Pip, Rodman. Who else was it? Man, that's not a super team.
See, that's why it depends. That's why I say
Kobe, Shaq,
I say it
Rick
depends.
Fox, Dirk, Paul.
It
That
depends.
was a
It
super
that's
team.
not a super team.
That was a super team.
It
That Lakers
depends.
team
All
right
right,
there,
then.
that was super
It
team.
depends on
So
what
y'all
you
gotta
consider.
stop acting
That's
like
why,
that super
and that's
team
why
shit
that's
started
why
in
I
the
was like
10s,
this.
bro.
Nah,
First
it
I
didn't
said
start
the
with Miami.
first I
It
said
did.
the
I ain't
saying that.
Celtics.
It didn't
First I
start
said
with
it was
Miami.
the Celtics, and I was like, well, hold
And a
up.
lot of people
The
think it's
Celtics,
it
and I was like, hold up,
Nah, it didn't
no.
start with
The
Miami.
Celtics was the first big three. It is a
Yeah.
difference between a big three and a super team.
And I feel like
Because your
before-
super team can have
'cause
good
around
role
that time,
players,
we was
and that's what
getting
them teams
glimpses.
were.
Like, look at around that time, you had Denver. You couldn't tell me that AI, Melo, and them wasn't about to get a ring in Denver, bro, because they was balling back then.
Yeah, I was
And
actually
they got put out
hoping
by
for them to
Kobe.
get a ring. Yeah,
They got put out by Kobe and
Yeah.
them, who you couldn't deny had a squad.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. The
Spurs
Spurs is who
too.
I said. That's what
The
I was trying to
Spurs,
get at.
yeah, but I was
like-
saying even let's go.
But
back
yeah, but you
further,
said it
'cause,
right. Went back
You know what I
further.
mean? They been doing it. It just wasn't as media stricken. Like
Yeah.
LeBron holding the whole press conference and said, "Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going here," or we got to sit and wait. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now I will say it is strange. I can see what people were saying back then. It like one acquisition to me is strange, but I see how they popping a little bit. Like like James Harden in the Cavaliers uniform, bro. It's still
him and Spider with Donovan Mitchell,
but it looked like it worked.
It is working.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm like,
What they won
But
like 8 straight when he
yeah,
came
but
there.
so I'm
When he
still
first got
like,
there,
dang, though, but he in a Cleveland uniform.
Right,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I thought I'd never see
NBA is
that.
wild, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
players move,
He
man.
been
Or
shipped
even
around.
Trey Young, bro. Bro, he on 6th Street.
Ooh, Trey Young.
He here?
Right.
He's here?
Yeah.
Not here, y'all, but y'all know what I mean.
I think they're gonna be a
In
force
the
to reckon
area.
with.
Yeah, he's in the he's in there. But I'm saying now I feel like now that they got him, they gonna make some moves happen when offseason.
Yeah, I
come,
think
but y'all
Wizards
just-
fans are pretty optimistic right now.
Yeah, why not? Because what's the Wayne? They have a big name. I said we because he was my dog, John Wall, man. I'm a diehard.
Oh, John Wall is
man.
a baller
Through and through. Like that's all it was. So he made me come back and wait. Then I ain't about to lie before him. It was Gilbert Arenas. You know what I mean?
Gil?
We can't act like Gilbert wasn't a problem
I feel that.
back in the G. But yeah, all them super teams, that been a thing.
Yeah.
That been a thing, I say.
All right. Well, before we get out of here, playoffs about to start. Who y'all got winning the chip? Or who y'all got making it to the
I was
finals?
gonna say it's too damn early.
No, I mean, well, it's
Boston
about 10 games. It's
You
about
gonna
10
say
games.
Always
Boston.
rocking with my squad.
I feel like we could make a pick for at least
Always
making
rocking
the
with my
championship.
You got the list?
Quest for 18.
Who
Number
officially
18
in?
on the way.
Is it a
Well, we know
official list?
OKC's in. We know the Lakers in. They're
And
in
the
third.
Spurs are
They're
in.
not missing.
Spurs
Spurs are
clinch.
in. Pistons
Spurs
are
clinch.
in. Celtics are in.
The Lakers in?
Oh, Lakers in. Then third.
They
I
haven't
don't see
clinched yet,
Lakers
but
fumbling
yeah,
that third right now.
They haven't
They
clinched
in
yet.
third?
Timberwolves are in, but
Yeah,
they
because
kind of.
They on that like damn near 8th, 7th seed.
Who?
something
Yeah,
like that.
I think the Wolves are close. They on the verge somewhere. Yeah.
Timberwolves.
But yeah, the Thunder and the Spurs, they've clinched already from the West.
I mean, listen, each game is a
Detroit
7-game
clinched.
series.
Don't forget the Knicks.
The Knicks. Each game was a
yeah, Detroit
7-game
clinched and they
series.
lost.
And don't sleep on the Spurs out west. I've seen them demolish teams, including
Wemby
the
hit that
Thunder.
game winner.
They beat the Thunder twice this season.
Yeah, Wemby hit that game winner.
And
And
Stephon
both
Castle.
them wins against the Thunder came like less than a month apart. Or
Yeah.
something like that,
Yo,
if I
people
remember
making
right.
a spectacle that Golden State not in
I
Well,
mean,
they will have to win out to
people
get in.
people were. I
think they
mean,
gonna
people
win out?
should have been
Hell
prepared
no,
for that.
I don't think so.
People
They in
should have
10.
been prepared
They in
for
10. They ain't gonna win out.
They're not gonna win out.
Hell no.
They
If
gotta win every game, right?
Most likely, yeah. It's looking like that. From looking at it right now, they would have to win every game.
And Steph ain't played in a minute.
That ain't happening.
Steph ain't played.
What's wrong with him?
He's ramping up for
His-
live play
Either his
right
ankle
now.
or his knee.
Yeah, he supposed to be playing like next game.
I think. But yeah, like he been out for a while.
Right.
Well, I don't know. It's
We gonna see. We gonna talk more about it next week, man.
Let's go
It's been a live show, man. We talking some March Madness, some NFL, man. So
They doing that play-in thing again?
huh?
Yeah,
They
the
don't-
playing ain't going nowhere.
Oh, no, the playing ain't going. Yeah, we 2 years in the playing now, right?
we
Wait,
like
so
4
the
years.
play-in
into the
involves
play. Yeah,
every
we're in the
all the
playoffs.
teams in the playoffs or just the
No,
bottom?
like yeah, it is like wow. It's like a wild
7
card
through-
tournament.
Basically 7 through
It's
10
like a
is
wild
the playing.
card seed tournament.
Yeah.
All
Right
I
now, when
guess.
East in the playing, I could just say the teams. You got Philly in the
While
playing,
everybody else is resting,
Orlando
pretty
in the
much.
playing, Miami
Waiting
in the
for the
playing,
playoffs.
Charlotte in the playing. That's out East, and in the playing out West, you got Phoenix, Clippers, Portland, and Golden
But
State
it's
in the
quick
playing.
too. Like the playing tournament, it's not. They're not series. They
Yeah.
won games.
It's
Oh,
one,
one and
yeah,
done.
One game.
yeah,
one
and done.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
I think San Antonio is going to shock people.
But it feels kind of anticlimactic because it's like we're now in playoff mode and now y'all playing these one and
I gotta
done
wait.
games.
I gotta wait even longer to get heavy into the playoff mode. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
right.
But I feel like I'll say this, especially to you as your co-host. I like playoffs is I tell everybody that's the one time in the NBA I'm gonna definitely lock in.
Yeah, I'm always tapped in for the playoffs
because it's a different atmosphere.
It's a different animal.
You know what I mean? They playing different, they moving faster, depending on who's who, you know what I mean? It's a different level. So that's why I be like, all right, not downplaying the play in, but this is I feel like that's just generation. I'm from an era where you in there,
Yeah.
flat out.
Yeah.
If you're not, you're not.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, playoffs is always more exciting, man. People
Way
look forward
more.
to
Yep.
it. Yeah.
And I love good series. Give
love
me a
playoff
good
sports.
6 games, and depending on who the teams are, I love a 7. I love a 7-game series. Because I like being just like this here.
and I love
Edge of the
underdogs.
seat.
I love underdogs.
You feel
Too.
me?
I always cheer for underdogs unless they playing against my team. I'm always
Right.
rooting for the underdogs.
Ah,
Respect.
I
I
always root for
respect
the
it.
underdogs.
Because that let me know you really a fan long got the KG in there. I respect it.
Yeah.
Hold on. So
Hey,
before
it got
we get
dark
outta
for
here-
a second,
before
bro.
we
It
get
got
outta here,
dark.
I gotta ask him.
Okay.
So how did you feel when Ray Allen went to Miami?
Yeah, that was a betrayal. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, betrayal.
Why was it betrayal?
It's real similar to KD joining the Warriors.
I was happy as hell. No, hell no.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
KD joining the Warriors is worse.
That was
because you went
no.
to the team that
Thank
beat you.
bro.
Yeah,
You went to the team that beat you.
He went to the team that beat him, and they were the best team ever. And he joined. Like they went 73-9 before
That was
he
straight
joined
ring
them.
chasing.
Before
That
he
was
joined
ring
them, they
chasing.
went 73-9,
Get
bro.
one before he
Bro.
was
Yo, I want a ring so bad. I'm gonna go to the Warriors.
He had a 73-9 Warriors team down 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals.
Man.
Choked and joined them. That was
Yeah,
the craziest thing.
He looked crazy. He got a lot of scrutiny.
I lost all
Yeah.
respect. Like to this day, I have
But
no
Ray
respect for
had
KD.
so many
Man,
battles.
KD was one of
It
my
wasn't
guys,
like a
bro.
one battle thing like the KD thing. Ray had battles, and then you gotta think Ray had a life and career before he even got the
before he
Boston.
got the Boston.
So
yeah.
that's why
It's not like
and
he
then
was. It's not like he had
came
been
to
with
be a part of that
other
because I
big
think
people,
at one point it really was. Or I could be wrong. You will know. But at first, wasn't it KG, Rondo, and Paul? And
No,
Ray came
so
later.
Paul
Or
was there.
Paul, Ray,
and then
KG, and Rondo came later.
KG and Ray came at the same time.
Okay, all right,
Came
all
the
right.
same all season, and I think that might have also been Rondo's rookie year because Rondo's rookie year was either 07 or 08.
Yeah,
Right.
bro. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, man. It's been a lit show, man. We could go on and on,
Yeah,
man. It's
yeah.
just so much sports. And that's why we love this platform because it's Bmore Sports Talk and we giving it to you from Baltimore to the world. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here, but we're going to go ahead and get them shout out. So I'm going to go ahead and let you lead off first.
Again, man, shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Shout out to y'all for inviting me back once again. I appreciate the opportunity, appreciate the love, appreciate the energy, man, for real. Shout out to my family, shout out to my loved ones. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, both amongst my loved ones and amongst the fans themselves. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to S. Jones, man, for holding it down, man. Like you might as well come hop on the couch, man. You held it down in the chat. So shout out to you all. Thanks for the opportunity. And definitely shout out to the people behind the cameras, man. Y'all make this whole thing go.
Are we going to? All right, I didn't know we was going in line or not. Shout out to the higher power. Shout out to this here production crew / co-host. Shout out to my family. Shout out to y'all. And we back next Monday, baby.
Yeah. Shout out to God. Without God, none of this is possible. Shout out to production team. Shout out my co-host. Shout out Trey, guest co-host, excuse me. Shout out to wifey. Shout out family, all my friends, cousins out there. Make sure y'all, keep your loved ones safe and just keep rising to the top. Elevate, believe, just rise. That's the motto. So, that's what we do over here. Make sure y'all tune in every Monday, 7 p.m. live to Bmore Sports Talk. And make sure y'all tune in to Shameless every other Tuesdays and BmorePod on every Thursday at 7 p.m. live. With that being said, we will see y'all next Monday. Peace, love, and blessings.
Deuce.